Hello and welcome, fellow rebels, right? Delano here, and I'm thrilled to be your guide on another exhilarating episode of the Rebel Creatives podcast. And as you know, I help creative entrepreneurs increase their revenue using the Rebel Growth System. All right. So today we're diving into a topic that holds the key, right, to transforming your marketing game, and it's the RFM analysis. All right. And if you've ever felt like your marketing efforts are spinning in circles and it's leading to poor results, escalating costs, well, if you're feeling all of that, then this episode is your ticket to a change, right? And if you know anything about me, you know that I love anything to do with R, right? Rebel Creatives. I do the Rebel Growth System. I have the R4 growth framework, right? And now the RFM analysis. All right. So I want you to picture a scenario where your marketing activities are not just efficient, but also highly effective. And by the end of this episode, you will not only understand the immense potential of the RFM analysis, but also have the insights to use it effectively and maximize the efficiency of your marketing budget. And as you all know, these are things that I do. So at the end, if you're like, hey, Delano, I would just love it if you can do this for me, you can always hit me up on my website, delanowallace.com, to learn more and get in touch with me. All right. Now, the problem of inefficient marketing tracking, right? Because that's where the big problem is. So let's kick things off by addressing a common challenge faced by businesses: inefficient marketing tracking, right? And here's the dilemma, right? You have lack of precision, and without precise targeting, marketing efforts can be scattered, leading to poor results and wasted resources. All right. So you want, when you're doing it, you have to be laser focused on what you're doing. The moment you're trying to juggle or do too much, you're just going to be wasting your time. You're going to be wasting money. You're going to be getting very bad KPIs, right? Because that marketing strategy loses its oomph, right? And I want you to picture, like, if you're trying to um, dig a hole, right? A needle has more power in digging that hole, right, than a hammer, right? You want your marketing to be like that needle going in to get through the crowd, right deep to get to your ideal buyers, right? And that's why it needs to be precise. The next is escalating cost, right? Now, when you're efficient with your marketing, it often means that there will be a higher cost, right? And this is eating into your budget without delivering the desired returns. And that's just bad all around. That's not healthy for any business, right? And here's giving a quick example on Facebook, for example. You're doing Facebook ads. Your ads are, the quality is very poor. People aren't clicking, people aren't, viewing or looking at your post, engaging, and then Facebook is like, no one's enjoying this content. I'm gonna, I'm not gonna, push this too much. But you're still putting your money in ads, right? So they're gonna collect your money, but it's not gonna convert, and they're gonna charge you more for inconveniencing their audience. And they might stop you altogether. It just depends on how they feel, right? But before they stop you completely, I'm guaranteeing you that they will just keep taking your money and charging you more. All right. So you want to make sure that your marketing is very efficient. The next is missed opportunities, right? And without a clear understanding of your customer behavior, business might not gain some of the opportunities that they can, especially for repeat sales and increasing their brand loyalty, right? And this is where I see, like, some businesses, they're like, hey, I'm not going to ask people to come in. I'm not going to collect any data. it feels, nobody wants to share their personal information and so on and so forth, etc., etc., right? But data is what is going to help you to do better marketing and to better serve your customers, right? For example, we're going to keep it very simple. Just knowing your customer's birthday, it doesn't matter what kind of business you're in, right? Just knowing the birth date of your customer will allow you to better serve them, to do something that no other business is doing or able to do because you have that information. It's the same with everything else. You're using that information to give a unique experience, to give better service, and to increase loyalty, to let that person want to do business with you because you care about them, you know about them, and you know how to serve them well, right? So it's very important, I say this all the time, to make sure that you are having a clear understanding of your customers' behavior, know about them so that you can better serve them, right? Now, let us the system size, right? Let's break down the RFM analysis, right? Now, here's the magic of it all. It stands for recency, frequency, and monetary value, right? And it's a game changer for businesses looking to laser focus their marketing efforts, right? And let me break that down for you, right? Recency. This measures how recent a customer's last purchase was. And customers who have made a recent purchase are more likely to make a repeat purchase as the product and brand it feels fresh in their minds, right? So you want to know, you want to be tracking this information so that you can better target who to come in again on your promotion because they recently came, they're more likely to, come again. The next is frequency, and this measures how often a customer makes purchases and it identifies repeat customers so that you can have that information to sustain your business growth, right? Because we all know that retention is the biggest driving factor for profits in any business. Just a 5% increase in retention can increase your profits up to 95%, right? We all know this. So you want to be tracking that and targeting and knowing who are your frequent customers, right? And then the next one is monetary value. This measures how much a customer spends within a given period, right? And it provides insight into customer behavior, helping you to understand their buying patterns. All right. And I'm just going to throw an idea out there. This is a pro tip idea. Imagine if you're able, right, to know the average spend of your customer and then tweak your offers based on that specific customer, right? That is very powerful. That is one of the strategies that we see is responsible for driving an increase in revenue and up to 30% increase in average order value, right? When you're able to track all of that and combining everything, um, this is how we can help to really boost the efficiency of marketing. All right, so let's talk about how to implement this RFM analysis effectively. All right, you want to assign scores for each factor: recency, frequency, and monetary value based on customer behavior. And you want to use these scores to rank and segment your customers. And then you want to develop tailored marketing campaigns for each segment. And you want to ensure your messaging resonates with their specific behavior. And by doing this, you can maximize the efficiency of your marketing budget and significantly improve your results. All right. And if this sounds exciting and this is something that you want to implement in your business, you can definitely reach out to me. You can visit delanowallace.com. You can check out my 1 hour marketing system offer. And from there, we can have a call and I can walk you through how you can implement the 1 hour marketing system. So all you have to do is spend an hour each month to double your business's revenue, right? Which might sound crazy, but we have a lot of things working for you, proven systems and proven marketing frameworks that we implement. And as you know, all of them start with R, right? And you know, let us conclude and just say that inefficient marketing tracking can be a costly pitfall for businesses, right? And the RFM analysis is your solution to precise customer targeting and allowing you to get the most out of your marketing budget. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you took notes, and I would love it if you share this episode with fellow rebels ready to revolutionize their marketing game. Don't keep it to yourself. All right. All right. So this is Delano signing off. Keep harnessing the power of the RFM analysis, keep innovating, and keep reaching to new heights.